Alright, so this is going to be the left hand. This is middle C right here, and you're going to take it down an octave. And this is the same for pretty much the intro and the verses. So it goes, here you go, C, E, G, nice C chord. Then you go up to here, F and A, back down to a C chord, C, E, and G, then back up to F and A, and that just repeats for both the intro and the verse. It's the same thing. Alright, now we're going to look at the right hand for the intro, and then eventually the main melody, which is pretty much the exact same thing. For the intro, you just do your thumb on middle C, which is right here. Then you go C, D, E, and then instead of going to E, you go up to F. And it's the same thing as the first part. And when you're rounding out the intro, you just go back down to C. So it pretty much plays out like that. Here it is at a faster pace. Same thing, just C, D, E. You're just climbing up. Then you go to F, then you climb back down. And that's the intro. And the melody is pretty much the exact same thing. So here it is. It's So you do that twice, and that counts as the intro and the first verse of the melody. And then when you bring it up, when you end the first verse, you go an octave up from middle C, and this is like the female voice. So it's the same exact thing, just an octave higher. And that's the verse pretty much, and the intro. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the pre-chorus for the left hand. So from going from the verse into the pre-chorus, your left hand's going to be like this. This is the end of the verse. And then for the pre-chorus, you're going to bring it down to A and E. So an A minor chord, just A and E. And then you bring it back up. And you'll see why it's easier once I add the right hand. But that's pretty much it for the pre-chorus. You just go A and E, dun, dun, like that. And that's it for the pre-chorus left hand. Alright, now we'll look at the right hand for the pre-chorus. From going from the verse into the pre-chorus, your hand's originally going to be like this, because you're ending on. And then once you hit that, you're going to want to bring it down to the A below middle C. Middle C is right here. So it's going to be like this. Your hand is just in this regular position right here for the entire pre-chorus. I'm going to try to get rid of this shadow here. So you just go A. Then you hit G. So basically you have your hand in this position for the entirety of 3 measures, or a little bit more than that, I should say. So it's just hands hand's not moving, just in the same place. And then on the third time, instead of repeating it at A, you go down to G. So when you repeat it, so it's basically just a rhythm exercise because your hand's in the same exact place for almost the entire thing. Just the ending's a little bit different with G to A. And that's pretty much the pre-chorus. Alright, now we're going to look at the chorus, specifically the left hand. It's basically just 3 chords for the entire chorus. You have C and E, and this is below middle C, 1 octave below middle C. So you're going to hit this, then you're going to go to F and C, just F and C, no note in between. And then A and C. And then back down to F and C. And that's pretty much the entire left hand for the chorus. It's just C and E with your middle finger and thumb. Then F and C with your pinky and thumb. Then your thumb stays here, and you hit A with your middle finger. A and C. And then right back down to the chord before that, F and C. And then that just repeats for the chorus. So, oops. Just like that. Oops. And that's the left hand for the chorus, pretty much. Alright, and finally we have the right hand for the chorus, which is pretty easy. Your hand's going to be in the same position the entire time, except for the ending note. It pretty much looks like this. You have your middle finger on middle C, and your thumb on G, and you're just going to kind of climb and go down. So it's let me rephrase that. You're going to be pressing G pretty much with every note in the chorus, except the last note, just to give it like a more full sound. So it's going to be C and G, G and D, G and B. And that's pretty much the entire chorus, it's just repeating that. So look, your fingers up here are just going 1 note up, down there, just that. And then just like the pre-chorus, we do it 3 times. And then, when you're rounding it out, you bring your pinky all the way up to B. Oops, that's not B. B. And that's the high note. So it's pretty much, one more time, the shadow. All the way up. And that's the chorus, pretty much. That's pretty much the whole song. Alright, so this is pretty much going to be the intro, with both hands at a definitely slower pace than the regular tempo. So here it goes. You're starting on middle C here. This is middle C. And this is an octave below. So it's both on C. And that's the intro. And the chorus is pretty much the exact same thing, so I'll just do it again. And that was the first part of the verse. And for the second verse, you're just going to bring the melody up an octave. So this is an octave above middle C, and it's the same exact thing. And that's the melody. Alright, so now we're going to look at the pre-chorus. I guess I'll start from the verse that's leading into the pre-chorus. So if you remember, we're going to be up here. And that's the end of the verse, so now we're going to go to the pre-chorus. Your left hand down here, so it's going to be. And that is the pre-chorus. So when you're doing that shift from G and D down here, and B at the same time. So it's then right on B, you go to G. And that's the pre-chorus. Alright, now we're going to do the chorus. I guess I'm going to end on the pre-chorus and then show you how it connects. So it's just. Now the pre-chorus, the chorus, excuse me. Now there's also a variation of this, which makes it easier. Instead of going up here, it's going to be like this. Now normally it would go up here, to this B up here, but instead you just bring it down to the B below the C, so it would be like this. So it sounds just as good, you just don't bring it up to the falsetto up here. Alright, once you learn all the parts and you're ready to put it together, first you have to practice them really slowly, and then when you're ready you can bring it up to tempo, and this is me going to be playing the full song at the normal tempo. So here it goes.